every picture tells a story. And I have a picture that has two. There's a surface level story. This is a 34-year-old woman, me, living the happy life. I've got a great boyfriend, a great job. I own my own business. I even have a St. Bernard. I've got my vision board. I say my affirmations. I've watched The Secret. I even look forward every day to the emails from tut.com. Woo! We know that, right? The universe, because thoughts become things. So that's the surface story. But my body, it had a different story to tell. This lovely gentleman, my boyfriend at the time, it was a Thursday night, and I had a spot on my neck that was kind of bugging me. I said, "Hey, Ridge, will you look at this?" He said, "Sure. I think it's a zit." I was like, "Cool, can you pop it?" He said, "Sure." 3 days later, I ended up in urgent care because this developed on my neck. Super fun, right? I saw 6 different healthcare professionals, the last one of which was an oncologist. And I was told, "We've looked at your labs. We've looked at you. We don't really know what this is. It might be cancer, but we don't think it's cancer. Here's a second round of steroids. Maybe this will help. Give us a call if it does come back or doesn't go away." I said, "Well, that's fucking awesome. Thanks. Super helpful." And I thought to myself, fuck, I really suck at my manifestations. Thoughts become things. Loser. Because this lovely woman lives very strongly in my head. You see, my body knew that this relationship was not in my best and highest good. But I was not interested in listening because it didn't fit the mold of what I wanted. My body knew that this relationship was not the best thing for me, but I don't listen to my body when it whispers. I don't listen when it speaks. I have to wait until a full-fledged fucking universal 2x4 in the form of a tumor on my neck. Judge Judy runs the show when the body is living in pathology or neurochemical chaos. So I had to make a choice because I had this conflict of the surface story, conscious mind, and the body story, unconscious mind. So I made a choice, and I had to find a different set of ears. Not the voice of Judge Judy, which is riddled in fear, but the voice of my inner scientist. I had to get really curious about what was going on, and my inner scientist is super excited to share my discovery with you tonight. This is a picture of 2 brains. The one on your left is a brain that is probably what mine looked like when I had that tumor. This brain is struggling with persistent physical and emotional pain. Judge Judy lives in this kind of circuitry. This side is a healthy brain. It's lit up in the front, which is our executive function lies, and our creativity lies. So this brain is the freaking coolest thing that you have. It's connected to your spinal cord and your nervous system. And it's magical because it controls everything about you. It's connected to every system that operates your being, and it's why you exist. It's amazing. It's got 44 miles inside of you. Do you know how cool you are? Oh my God. It's made up of 80 to 100 billion structures that look a little like this. It's called a neuron, and they look a lot like trees. So these trees inside of you all connect you to all of the systems and aspects of yourself. They're what connect you to others. And they're what connect you to your experience of consciousness in life. So I gotta take this shit, because it's really complicated, and make it simple so that I can understand it. I'm taking 20 years of hardcore neuroscience education, 20 years of clinical research, and I'm putting it into this. Our bodies, moment to moment, tell us the truth about what channel we're living in. So we can be living in our green tree channel or our red tree channel. Now, you don't really have green and red trees inside of you, but the green represents a balanced state in your dynamic equilibrium of being. Your body, when it's living in that green tree forest, feels open, feels light, feels tall, and grounded. Your mind is running the voices of curiosity, compassion, and kindness. And you're really dialed into your intuition, your spirit, your heart. We all love green tree living. It's not fairy tales and unicorns. Shit still happens. But you navigate it a lot better when you've got predominant green tree energy. Because your brain thinks and knows that you're safe. The root emotion is love. When we're in our red tree forest, we close down. We shield. We protect. It's a beautiful system for short-term use. Too many of us, me included, spend way too long living in our red tree forest. The body hurts, and the mind is telling you what a piece of worthless human garbage you are. Anybody like their red tree forest? Nah, I didn't either. It only took me like 26 years to figure out how to get out of it, though. And I want to speed up the time for you tonight by giving you a few rules. Thing is, the red tree living is great for short term, not long term. 3 rules. Number 1, don't trust your thoughts, because then you will actually believe that you are insufficient and inadequate as a human being. Number 2, don't take action, because if you take action, you'll do things like get into a fight with your handsome ex-boyfriend, think it's a great idea to get into the car, back out of the driveway, and smash straight into his brand new 2014 BMW, incurring $29,000 of damages and getting kicked off your car insurance policy. And don't make decisions, because then it seems like a great idea to eat an entire box of Girl Scout cookies when you're not hungry, just because you want to avoid doing some paperwork that you still have to fucking do. So, anybody want to know the fastest way to get out of your red tree forest? Yeah, it's positive thinking. No, don't fucking do it. It doesn't work. Get out of car. It's a great tool, but not a great time to find its effectiveness. So there's this thing called neurogenic tremors. Y'all have seen it. Dogs do it. So we're going to run an experiment tonight. I want you all to call on your curiosity. Invite your inner scientist to do a quick scan of your body. What do you notice? Where do you have some green? Where do you have some red? Now I want everybody, if you feel comfortable, to rise up out of your chair. You can stay sitting if you like. You can stand, whatever. But we're going to induce the fastest way to get out of your red tree forest. Y'all ready? Okay. Just probably moved into a little more green. Yes. Okay, you can sit down. The next experiment we're gonna do is something that I call fog buck. That's right, I said fog buck. What the fuck is that? I want everybody, bring your feet on the ground. F-O-G. Notice that you have a body. And notice your butt on chair, B-O-C. See, the thing is, this brain, whatever state it is in, it's cool. because we can change it. So, notice your breath, and imagine an area in life where you got some red tree energy. And imagine your normal response is probably Judge Judy. And now I want you to imagine a different voice in your head. But I want you to imagine, as you listen to the words that I speak, that this exists inside of you. You've got your red tree problem. And there's a voice that says, "Come, my darling. Stay with me. Tell me all about it. And let's see what we can do." I want you to stay with that. Connect with your being. Connect with your essence. And soak all of this up. As much or as little as you got, this is your green tree energy. This is what can help us out of our troubles, out of our forest, and create a sexy neck again, tumor-free. It does take some time, and I told you I would tell you truth. Fogbach and Connect is using your body, which is the only thing that's in the present moment, because your head's probably in the future or the past. Fogbach and Connect is the trailhead to the happy, healthy, lush green tree forest that lives inside of you. Here's the truth. You gotta touch this, have an experience, a body felt sense 60 times a day. 5-10 seconds is all it takes to change your brain from one channel to the next. It took me about 10 months to do it, but I did not only get rid of the tumor, but I found the courage inside of me to get out of that toxic relationship that I didn't want to let go of. So I hope whatever it is tonight that you need some courage, some confidence, some clarity or compassion, that you can touch that and soak it up, because it's such a better way to live. Enjoy your night, everybody. Thank you so much.